Hey everybody. I think it's working. Let me... Where's the heck's my phone? Ah. Heck yeah. If you haven't been here for this before, we are going to be playing audience members against each other. And you can type in !Q join if you want to be on that list. What I will randomly be pulling from. Tomorrow we're going to be doing Mario Party, Mario Kart, Mario Maker, Mario games. So Mari is not even going to be the worst game on the list. That's interestingly loud. I'm going to turn that down. Hopefully that's well balanced now. Thank you. Thanks for the heads up on how loud that. I hope that's a little better. Okay. I wonder if I have like exacting audio control over that at this point in OBS. I think I do. That would be nice. Okay, everybody, it's going to take me a minute to get back into the swing of how I was doing this before, but that's because it's been a while since I actually crowdsourced. So I am tracking stats, and if you want on that list to do so, you really just need to let me know when I'm on my other computer. I'll add you, it's no problem. But I think most of my mods are. We only really need a couple people. If somebody wants to track the orbs for me, I'll make sure you have that link if you don't already. Only really need 1 or 2 people to do that as well. The colors of the orbs is much easier to see now with these new cameras set up here. I wonder why it went dark. This is Logitech at work here. Oh, that's no game. That's better. So yeah, that's the tracking part of it. I do need some players. If you're interested in that, I'm going to start pulling those from the queue so you can just put yourself in that. I am about ready to start drawing names. Let me see here. Thank you. It is my birthday today, technically, but I don't know. So, in 20 hours or so, we'll be doing Mario Party to celebrate that, and that's going to kick off a long set of stuff.
Nice +1.
I think I'm going to see if I can't disable the Twitch alerts audio until I can figure out how to turn it down better.
That bird.
Y'all heard that one, right? Holy shit. Thanks for the bits. I'm operating on okay, so what you need to do, I guess I need to put this command in the top there. It's Q join to play with exclamation point. Q join. It's listed somewhere. And if you're wanting to track stats, here's what you'll be doing. These are the stats for today that are all zeroed out. My yearly stats, really, it's just from the other game though, that I did since we reset them, is up there on that page. Thank you. Yeah, the cats always run around here when I'm down here. They love it down here. They ain't gonna stop. Might take me a minute to get started, but once we get in the swing of things, we will be going for a couple hours here at least. So I got Sly09 on the queue. Anyone else? To play this, you're basically just gonna need to be here for your game, telling me what shot you want to make. Heck! Thanks, y'all. I wasn't expecting a bunch of subs. Oh shit, I need to fix the Twitch alerts thing, all screwed up. Where even is that? It doesn't exist. Oh, it's in the overlay, okay. Maybe. Thank you, I appreciate it. All the bits and subs.
Happy birthday.
In the sake of getting it to turn down without figuring out how, I'm just gonna turn them off though. I appreciate it. They just won't get the alerts. I don't want them booming on you. I don't know how to turn it off from here. That's weird. We ain't got any volunteers? Or is it not working? I can't tell. You might be able to click on the thing below the chat, but you should be able to use the chat to type in the command. Well, I'm gonna warm up, I guess, in the meantime, and make sure my camera's working. I've been meaning to broadcast some of this during the day instead of just text stream all the time. Seems like every time I did this, I needed to set something else up. But maybe now we're okay. Yeah, it looks like it works to me. After I play a game, I'll be pulling names from that randomly, probably. Then once I pull you, you can confirm you want to play, and then what you'll be doing is just telling me what orb and what color pocket. And if you don't like the color coding, you can just tell me, you know, the location. Either way. They're color coded, hopefully to make it a little easier for you. But I recognize that not everyone can recognize those colors either. Especially with the cameras the way they is. How are y'all doing? Nope, couldn't do that one. I'm still amateur at best at this. I am better than I was. I gotta watch that. If you think you're on the name of people who can track the stats and you feel like doing it, you can type in hashtag 8ball and you would start the tracking for that. If it works. Sick. What was I? That's the way that works. Maybe when some more people come in, we'll have a couple different kind of games. Because I have one that is meant to be elimination, 15 players, and it's actually pretty good. I think it is the way to go for broadcasting. If we can get 5 at least 5 players, I would do that. I would consider it anyway. Yeah, I tied ribbons around the pockets, which is, you know, somebody probably hates me for that, but you know what? It makes it way easier for this. I don't dislike them, honestly. I use them myself. Those kind of shots give me more trouble than you would expect. But I am getting better at this. So maybe these games won't take quite as long. I really appreciate all the bits. Fadger Thug, thank you for those. And all the subs, everybody. If billiards is not your thing, I'll definitely be on all day tomorrow. And night. And probably morning. Mario Brothersing. And if you have Mario Kart and you'd like to join us with that, it's going to be an open lobby at 8 Eastern PM. Should I go after the 6 or the 3? Thank you. I mean, I had some really serious pool players coming in here yelling at me for all kinds of stuff. I think that camera switching is a little sharp. I'm trying to fix that too. Hold on a second. I'd rather not switch at all than do that if it's going to be that mean. Fade is... that ought to be a much slower fade than that. I think it looks good. You probably need to be looking at it in 720p or better to really be able to see the colors, even though you don't really need that performance. One of the cameras is a little blurry on the edges because I have taped a lens to it to give it better focus. So that's the one that's the right side view. That's a webcam. The other two cameras are way better. One is a phone cam that you can see on top of the pool table there, and the other one is a point and shoot camera. The kind that has lens attachments, you know, that kind of camera. Yeah. I think I've gotten 4 in a row. I always bomb those shots. I was worried about that. If I could have just done that, I would have had all 5. Anyway, this seems to happen a lot to me when I'm playing by myself. One player does extremely well and the other player is getting crushed. But I have trouble finishing the game sometimes, so still working on that. I don't really have any good shots here either. This is how I do the stats tracking, and at the end of the stream, I need to remember to show it for 2 reasons. One, so you can heckin' see it, and 2, so that if it crashes again, I'll have the stats. That's one of the reasons why it got reset. I didn't really mean to reset it, but you know what? That's just 2021 stats. They're gone now. My super amateur stats. I was trying to bank that, but that's rough. Head on like that. Well. If you know of any bad Mario games, I wouldn't send them to me now, because I can't really... I guess I could write them down. If you know of any particularly bad Mario ROM hacks or anything like that, I'm making that list for tomorrow. What's this song? How's my mic and shit? Oh, there's DuckTales. Who's going here? I think it's... I forget. Who just went? I feel like it's solids, unfortunately. Fuck. It's time for one of these wonder shots, and then after that, I'm still not gonna have anything for the. This is going into the red pocket. If you check my clips, you'll see that I did this exact shot not too long ago, and I'm keen on trying to learn how to do them all the time, but they're so freaking hard. 12 is in the way. I ought to be able to get a whole bunch here, but I mean, I ought to be able to get at least 3 stripes pretty easily, but I'm not gonna have very many good shots for it. Well, that looks perfect. I didn't mean for this to happen, though. I hate those. Damn. I should have gone for the other one. No, I've done this to myself again. Come on. Nah. Shit. Aw, man. I didn't hit it. That's a foul. So we are playing by the rules. We're going to be playing by the rules of putting it behind this, in the kitchen is what it's called. Behind that line. When the ball goes like that, the other player has to play from back there. They can't go after balls that are behind that line without bouncing it off the other side. But they can put it wherever they want in that line. And that is going to make it not free. And it's going to make me have a bunch of bad shots, even if the other player messes up. Which is me, the other player. Still me. Ow. I'm better at those long shots than I have been, but that kind of shot still isn't very easy for me. Shit. Almost. I don't want to get caught in a place where I just completely miss over and over again. Hopefully I can get better at this game than that, so these don't take too long. But I am definitely better than I was. Some of the games we were doing took all night. Let me check that queue. We got 2 players so far if you want to join. Otherwise they're automatically coming up. It's Kazak and Slat. I believe that it is time to go after the 8 ball. I gotta do a better job tracking who's up. It's distracting to be broadcasting while doing this. I think I'm after the 8 ball for the solids. Does Yakuza have billiards in it? I was going for blue. It's not gonna happen. If it keeps going, that would be bad. This isn't great either. Damn. Ugh. Sometimes the end of the game is all these awful shots over and over again. And I can't even make the easy ones sometimes, so I'm stuck with these bad ones forever. I should get this one though. We do have a stat track for like completely failing. Ah, Pup's alright, he's not allowed down here, he'll pee on the floor. He's learning that. He's mostly there. He's like 80% of the way through not peeing on my floor, and then he can finally learn that we associate that with freedom. Once he makes the connection that if he doesn't pee on the floor, he can run loose. Maybe he'll stop it. Alright, we're ready to pull players, so last call. We'll be doing 8 ball or Cutthroat, maybe. Depending on how I feel here in a minute. I'm measuring the viewership of this as well. It's not just, you know, I guess birthday broadcasting probably messes that up a little bit, but if it is popular, I'll be inclined to do it during the day. If it's not, I'm gonna keep doing it, but at night when I feel like playing anyway. Like, you know, the difference between doing this for fun and doing it for numbers is pretty substantial. It would be nice if it were popular, but I'm not gonna make it push for it or anything. I need to build a UI to make the presentation look a little nicer. I think it could get cleaned up some. It's not too bad. We got those 3 cameras, they're just kind of floating in space. I'm not sure what to build for that. Maybe they shouldn't be so big. Maybe they can afford to be shrunk down a little bit. I am definitely the #1 billiards streamer on Twitch. Undeserved title, but it's true. If you look up those numbers, you'll see that I am almost every time, so that's why I'm getting players that are way better than me coming in. It's because I'm at the top of the list there over people who are competitively playing, and they're broadcasting tournament matches in like Germany, and like there's a lot of billiard streamers on Twitch that are that kind of thing. They're just kind of posting it. They're not really interacting with the audience at all or anything like that. Okay, we are going to pull 2 names randomly here. Zach, you still here? Is Law 9 the first 2? I have a, where is it? A coin flip. I wonder how loud this is. Watch your ears, this might be booming. Yeah, that's it. Okay. So Kazak, you got called first, so you pick heads or tails on that. A or B? Which one do you like? You're up. Okay, we're gonna be breaking, and it's gonna be your break, so it's 8-ball. If anybody doesn't know the rules and you're called up, you can just ask. I'll tell you what's going on. They're my rules. They're not everybody's, but they're pretty similar to most people. I feel like most people play the way I'm playing. So I don't think that you have much to tell me about how to break it. I'm just gonna blast it. Right? I'm gonna blast it the way I usually do, with the best, most comfortable position for me, and we'll see what we get. So this first turn isn't really yours, but it represents you. Yeah. It was close. It is Slow 9's turn, and you can go after anything you want. Hopefully you can see well, and you have a good call to make here. (11 by 14 and 7). I wonder why the webcam up there is flickering. Well, whatever. This one? That'll be rough. I'm not sure what angle is best for the cameras, but hopefully it was visible how rough that shot was. Zach, you're up. It's still anything you want. That's the 4. The 2's back behind it. Yeah, I hear you. The colors have always been that way with the 2 and the 4 and the 3 and the 5. I was thinking about if this is popular enough to merit it, buying another set of billiard balls that have weird patterns on them, and then replacing the 5 and the 4, specifically those 2, and then the 15 and 14. Well, I guess it would be the 12 and the... well, whatever. You're still up, Kazak. I can go after the 2. I could have made that if I were a better player. That's why I come. Slide 9's up. Hey Dubs, thank you. Welcome everybody. Thank you. It's a reasonable thing, I think, here. It looks less reasonable than it does when I come over here and I look at it. It actually is here, but it looks like it's here from this angle. That's weird. Ah, missed. I wanted to get just the absolute edge of it. Couldn't do it. You're up, Kazak. Sometimes I'm trying to do something so sharp that I completely miss the orb, but I still hit one of ours, so it's not a foul. Seven. One of the things that happens with this setup is every time I do a shot, I'm going to come back over here to look at the chat to see what your next move is. It gives us a really casual pace because I really can't go that fast. Waiting for input and walking around. Ah, those kind of shots are rough. You're up, slot 9. This is a, I don't want to say professional, but it kind of is the word to use. It's a league table. It's an official measurements and all that, so those side pockets are the hardest pockets. They're 90 degrees almost to get in there. They're super mean. They're going to be the rudest thing that you can go after shots like that. Just regular, normal shots of that kind are going to be the most difficult. The corners are way easier. That's the 12. Yeah, exactly what I'm talking about right there. They're so sharp that you need a little leadway. It's hard for me to aim over an orb like that to begin with. I gotta start taking some of Slide 9's balls. Yeah, it is your turn, Kazak. I probably can lower the bitrate on this. Make it easier for people to watch. You do have quality options for this. What is my FPS at? 30? Yeah, hell yeah, I can bump this way down. Two. Pretty rough shots no matter what you do. This one's not easy. Just barely, like as close as it comes without failing that. And I kind of hit it too hard, so now it's way down here too. What if the pockets had hills that encourage the ball to fall in? I'm encouraging making the game easier instead of harder. Barroom. I was playing on a barroom table just today actually, and it's boy howdy, I got 6 in a row almost every time. Like it was just easy as heck compared to this. I didn't run the table. I actually still broke even on wins, but my turns were way better and the game was over way faster. The pockets are like a half an inch bigger, just straight up, just half an inch wider across the board. Should that big camera that is good and head-on be more head-on, or should it be angled like this? Which is better? Should it be angled even more? 5. Where do you want to put that? This is the 5 right here. The 5 on the big camera is hidden behind my cell phone, which is giving us I should probably put that on the other side, huh? That would make sense. Then it won't be in the way at all of the camera view. I'm gonna do that. Okay. I'm gonna try and hit the 5. Which is gonna come straight at that camera there. I didn't get it. I was trying to knock it into the blue. I should have just hit it though. Snail time. Slime 9, you're up. That was a foul, so you can put it pretty much wherever you want, but you can't go after things behind the line, or you can leave it where it is. I did not hit the solids first, so it is a foul. And you can put it behind the line if you want. Yeah, it has to be. If you're solid, you must hit a solid first, and I failed. What is this song? What the? Just a radio future. So you're not allowed to go after the 11. You can go after anything else. I finally got one of your damn orbs. Way off. I should have measured that a little better. Oh man, get Zach, you're up. So what's on the list of bad Mario games? So Mario's the obvious, easy choice. Mario CDI. If I can get those working. Mario Pinball. I didn't know existed. What system is that? Nah. Your shots are making me get a bunch of fouls. I can't do them. Side9, you're up again. Yoshi. Is that the Yoshi's Cookie puzzle game thing? I'm looking for something more interesting than that. I'm sure we'll have plenty of people from Mario Kart though. Only 12 for a lobby, so that'll fill up fast. I'm not sure if I have enough players for Mario Party. No, Yoshi's Cookie is a good game. Yoshi is a matching puzzle game that's smelly. $14 into the corner. Hopefully I can start making some things happen here. That's such a hard cut. Damn. I'm really bad at those corner shots with things on the wall, and I try to lead it down the table. I'm not sure how people even do those. It seems like there are people out there, there are human beings who can make those on a regular basis. Yeah, she's always running around down here. She's gonna get bored and leave, but the novelty of me opening a door and having a new room to access for 30 minutes blows cats' minds. They gotta come make sure everything is where they think it is. It's very important to a cat to understand where every object is. Thanks, Bowmaker. It's an awkward 3. I think I hit it too hard. I shouldn't have hit it so hard, because I think it was good. The 5 is in the side pocket, a mean but possible thing to do. We'll have to bounce it off the rail. I've jump shot once successfully. I can try and do that stuff too, if you want, but pretty rough. I don't have a jump cue and the ceiling is kind of low, so on top of it being a really hard thing to learn how to do that I've only done once successfully, it's also physically constraining. But it could possibly be done. Or I could just bounce off the side. Yeah, I can hit the 11 by bouncing off the side, probably. As to whether or not it gets the 14 in, you know, that's your guess. Where am I putting the 10? Side pocket. Gotta move my side camera here. Mario Party 8. I have it. Nope. I was trying not to hit it too hard. I mean, I hit exactly the amount of power that was right, but it was just not straight in. Sorry I didn't see corner in time. Thought you wanted the side. Kazak, you're up. So we will be probably... 8-ball's good, but Cutthroat works better. And like I was saying, 15-player elimination is the best. If we can get that many people to play. You'll be doing what Sly09 and Kazak are doing. Basically. One where? The strats. Didn't work. This corner shot's actually not too easy. There it is. The only way I see to get the 10 is into the purple, which is going to be ferocious. Oh, there it is. Sort of what I said, but a little bit more awkward. 10 is done. 8 orbs left. Not for the garbage. That's right. The trash that is 6 balls in a row. Impossible. What do you want to do with these? Couldn't get it. What did I knock in though? I think it was 6. Yeah. We have a command for that as well. It's this. It's your turn, Kazak. If you have an idea of homebrew, I don't care, ROM hack, or official Mario games that are fun to watch that suck, you can just drop them in the Patreon channel chat, and I'll look at them later. The 3 is easier. The 1 is head-on. They're not too bad. They're like medium difficulty across the board. For me. I would expect to get the 3 in if I shot at that. That one's definitely not as hard as I said. I hit it too hard or just not exactly right. Yep, slot 9. I'm always hitting it too hard. I've been choking up on my stick and using lighter ones to help with that, and it works. See, jump 1/2 is a good ROM hack. We're looking for bad ones. I didn't get the 9, but it's still your turn. Can't believe I couldn't get that one. But, what are you gonna do? It should be easier to knock a ball into the ball when it's hovering like that. Kazak is up. Now you get a close-up of why I can't make those shots. I'm just always off by a degree, and they always turn at the end of the bounce. This is a triple combo now. Thanks, Reject. I appreciate that. I'll probably be taking it easy today, and probably 90 more minutes of this and then Elden Ring. Tomorrow I'll be on all day doing Mario Brothers. Yeah, but what do you want to do with it? So the format is gonna usually be orb that you want and which pocket, and if you would like any notes like spin, which I can do at this point, some. It's liable to make my shot miss though. The more spin you want, the less likely it is to go in if it's left or right spin. Up or down spin is no problem, but left or right spin changes the shot. And pocket that you want in and power level are also things. Back into that corner. Which corner? You mean yellow? I'm not even sure how to do that. Yeah, that's what I see. Is there a Mario pool game? There's a way to measure this that some other human understands, not me. Seems to me that I need to hit it here, but it's hard to say. Yeah, I wasn't, I was right. I undercompensated for what I said I was going to do there, and it didn't work. Okay, Zach, you're up. Mariowards. Mariowards. Going for the one again, down, same shot, but actually this is a little worse, but hey, what are you gonna do? I gotta keep moving my camera. That's fine though, that's why it's portable. Yeah! Slow and steady. Way too much of that. Well, slide on, you're up. Into the blue corner. I'm worried I'm gonna scratch on this. Yeah, and I didn't even get it. If I had hit it right, it probably wouldn't have scratched, based on that. You can do whatever you want here, Kazak, as long as it's behind the line. Yeah, I'm a bad enough player that you worry about setting up the shot in one turn and getting the shot in the next one. Because, just can't consistently make them yet. Though I am getting better at it. Sweet. Last one. All the way down the table here. 8 foot of pain. Hey! That's game 1. If anybody would like to play, type in !Q join. You have basically until I rack these, and if we have 3 or more players, I'll do Cutthroat. If we have 5 or more, I'll do the elimination game. We can take up to 15. The elimination game is you get assigned 1 orb and your goal is to sink it. If someone else sinks it, you are dead. And you have to hit them in order. You have to play them. That is to say, if the 1 ball's on the table, it has to be hit first, and then the 2, ascending. No matter what your ball is, you have to start with the lowest one. You're allowed to hit that ball into yours and get it in that way if you want, just like a 9 ball. I got a sophisticated tracking system for that particular game. That one is the one we spent the most time on. And it gave headway to the project that tracks all the Mega Man bosses. I'm probably going to do a Mega Man Shuffler on Friday around AI Arena, which we'll be doing for 2 hours on Saturday and Friday this week. I have a tracking stat for 5 in a row, not 3. I don't know why I picked 5. If I had 3 in a row, I'd be getting those left and right. If I had 4, I'd be getting a pretty decent amount. But I don't know if I've ever recorded a 5 on stream. I've certainly done it. I think maybe I should lower that to 4. But what are you gonna do? It's fine. We'll leave it this way for now. last call for players here. We're gonna randomly pull for Cutthroat, which is everyone gets assigned 5 balls, and your goal is to get rid of all except for those. They represent your HP, basically. Okay, let's pull names. Bob Jr., you're breaking, so this first shot represents you. You are the 1 through 5. JT, you are the 11 through 15, and Dubs, you are the 6 through 10. That is your HP. So your goal, again, is to get everyone else out. You can hit any ball you want. There is no longer a goal requirement of having to hit your balls first. You can, if you want, sink your own ball. If anything goes in, you continue your turn. The 8 ball is just a regular ball in this game. They're all regular HP points now in Cutthroat, so that's what we're up to. And it is time to bust them up. It is Bob's turn. So if I get anything in at all, even if it's your own, you get to keep your turn going, and that includes on this shot. So I'm gonna blast them and we'll see where we're at. Okay, well you sunk one of yours, Bob, but you continue your turn, so your call. What do you want to do? How could you do this? Eleven in the right bottom corner. I feel like I'm gonna give myself this prize for that. It's Dub's turn. You are 6 through 10. You want to get in all the rest. Five purple. This is the 5. That's gonna be a hell of a thing. I think that shot might have been impossible, but I still got pretty close. I'm not unhappy with that result, honestly. That's pretty good. If I was playing on one of them bar tables, I would have got that. Okay, well we can get the 5 and maybe even the 2 in the same shot here. That's not unreasonable to expect, but it might work out that way. We'll see. No, I bounced too much. Where do you want to go now? I really needed to hit that pretty light to get that to happen, but it could have been done. JT, you're still up. The 4 is in the corner by the yellow, and the 2 is in the corner by the green. Yeah, you're not dead until your last orb's in, that's all that matters. The 10 is in the center. Ten is the one with the blue ring on it next to the 8 ball in the middle. Okay. Yeah, we can get this one. The 2. What's next? Heck. Bottom right corner on the main cam. That is the 4. Well, don't give up yet, JT. You can wipe him out. I don't know about the 3 though. 7 off a deflex. Combo shot. Look at this turn. 9. Pressure's on because if I get this, it's my first 5 in a row. But you know what? This is when I miss it every time. On the easy 5th one. Hey! At last, after 7 months of doing this, I can finally record 5. It's easier in a game where you don't have to get one side, too. That helps a lot. 3. We don't usually play this version of Pool. There's another prize that I haven't given out, which is to wipe a player out before they even get a turn, and I would give it if this happened. Even though they had a breaking turn. And it did. I'm sorry, you are now, Bob Jr., your turn is over. I don't even remember what that command's called. Let me see. It's called Cutthroat player got locked out. Lockout. You didn't really get a chance to play is what that means. 10. I don't know what to do with the 10. The 10 is this one right here. What do you want to do with it? I need more directions for these weird ones. It's not obvious. The 12 is, yeah, the combo. 12 is right next to it, yeah. Do you think if I got, like, camo colored orbs. Wild spray paint orbs or something like that, marble looking orbs. That you could tell the difference between the 2 and the 4, 12 and the 10, 3 and the 5. Hit the 8, see what happens. I mean, the 8 can probably be gotten if I do it right. We're on a roll. That's 7 in a row at this point. Five isn't existing anymore. So I have no idea which one you mean. Six is green. 6. I'm gonna make the executive call of trying to bank this into the yellow. That's the only way to do this. Couldn't get it. Dubs, it's your turn. After half the board has been cleared. I'm gonna add the song title to the show. Also, I can do that real quick. I can figure out where it's held at.
Very nice, thank you.
There you go. Amazing. Well, thank you. I wish more people would watch these because they're fun. But we have a decent amount. It's not too bad. It's more popular for me than Elden Ring is, which is a game I'm unfortunately having a good time with at this point. So unfortunate because that's bad for my numbers. I got, you know, actual broadcasting to do. 13 Orange is what Dub's called. I was busy adding the song. Let me get this. 13. Hate to see it. The cat has stolen my chair. One of the advantages of having a portable camera is it can serve double time as room camera. Going for the 10. I couldn't get it. You're up, Dubs. That was such a hard cut. I tend to completely miss those when I try and get them. Like I'm a millimeter off in the wrong direction where I don't even touch the ball I'm after. If I had just this, it looks really stupid to completely miss, but it actually is extremely close because it's almost exactly what I wanted. Almost. It's as close as it can get to the angle I'm looking for. 13. I don't see how I can miss this one, but one of the things that might happen is accidentally sinking the orb with it, which you don't want. So I gotta be careful about that. Damn, sure wish I had a chair. Oh well, that's life. We have the 6 and the 10, and then we have 4 for the other player. That 11 ball is blocking the shot to the 12, which isn't great. It's another possibly impossible shot. I don't know, this one's a little bit better than the other one was. In fact, the thing to do really is to carom it off of the 10. If that happens, if I use the 10 as a wall to knock it in, not only will you knock your ball away from that pocket, but you'll get the 11 in. That's the theory, anyway. That's what this shot should be, and that's what I'm going for. Couldn't get the 11 in, but the 10's out of there. Thanks for the art. Going for the 10 and the blue, I imagine. If I get my power level under control, I play a lot better, and you can see that here. As these shots look like they smoothly go in all of a sudden when I was having such a bad time last game. Because I was just 20% too much energy. I kind of settle down after my first game and I start playing way better. That's what I've noticed. Six into green. You mean, here? You want me to send it down the table and back? Blue's over here, which is even more confounding. Purple's on the side and red's all the way down the table. You can just say, from the point of view of the one that's skewed, front, center, and front back, and then, well, front, right, back corner, and then on the left side, the overhead camera is basically just stepping around the table a couple more steps from where that one's angled. Hopefully that's clear. Now, I think that was confusing for people, the multi-cameras. Side left corner. Yeah. That's a rough one. I'm not sure I could do it. The 14 was in the way. I was thinking about buying ribbons that aren't color coded, but rather stripes and like zebra skin and leopard spotted, things like that. Not just colored anyway, but also like you can just be like, yo, stripes. Haven't done that yet, but that's an easy thing to accomplish, I think. 15 into green. because I like accessibility. I bungled it. That should have been. I think I had big eyes for getting two in one shot there, and I ended up neither. She's in my chair still. Hey. Dang, that's too bad. I'll just pet you instead and give up my chair. Oh, she got tired of being pet. 6 orange. Well, it's red. It's red orange. I know which one you mean. I missed. Did the thing again where I barely miss. Then came behind it and hit it back. I was thinking about putting little flags on them at first. Ribbons ended up being a much more obvious, how didn't I think of this kind of thing solution. What? Because flags are in the way of the shot and all that. It's also important to me to not harm the table in any way, which ribbons won't do. Versus like gluing something onto it or something despicable like that. Yeah, risk it all. $12 into green. I think more likely I'm going to scratch, but that's okay. Let's see. Didn't get that. If I scratch on the same time as I hit a ball in this game, the ball goes back on the table. Unlike in the other one where it's dead forever. If I got the 6 in here and it goes in the side, like it looks like it probably will. The 6, if I do make it, will go back on the table right where that dot is on the opposite end. That's the rule. So anyway, good luck with this. Six into purple on a bounce. Ah, that's a foul. I couldn't get the bounce, I had to sneak through. That was a really hard shot. You can move it behind the orb back here if you want. Here's the line. Or you can just play it where it is, Dubs. It's your choice. I mean, there's no reason not to move it, really. Anywhere behind here is good. You have almost no reason not to move it on in this case. If you would like to play, this game's almost over, I imagine, one way or the other, so feel free to type in Q join. Maybe even join, I'm not even sure, that might even be enough. Move to line up to 12, orange to red. Even when I'm straight on, those long shots kill me, I can't believe. I always feel good when I make them because of that. I always bungle those ones. You're up, JT. 6 into purple. So here's the actual line of that. You have like 20% of it in front of the hole and the rest of it is beyond it. What I'm saying is that that's impossible, but we can try it. Maybe it can be done. Six into red. Such a hard thing to do without scratching, I couldn't pull off either. Thanks for the art. My scratch count, oh no! In the same game they get 5 in a row, 8 in a row really. I wonder what the speedrun for Master Spy looks like these days. Well, you're up, same thing as before, you can put it wherever you want. Back here. Yeah, it's long range down the line, which is one of my weaknesses for sure. I can recognize that. It's a big table too, it's 8 feet. They go as far as 9, but most tables that you would play on in public are 7. Which is, like, at worst, it's still not too bad, but this can be really nasty. God. Once again, just not quite there. As it was a pretty imbalanced game. I think the guy who did the music makes a lot of good stuff. And the dev was in here hanging out too. Six purple. It's less of a dream now, but it's still pretty shitty. Like, it's coming in from here. I'm going for it. Dubs, you're up. You just keep on surviving. $14 to yellow. Oh shit. That's safe. $11 is dead. If I were better at it, I would have tried to put backspin on that. I'm still learning that. I've done it a couple of times. It shouldn't be as hard for me as that one should be easy. Backspin should be easy, but for some reason, all I can get it to do is stop. Straight, just stop. I think that the distance matters on how much backspin you get, like how close you are to hitting it. It has to be just right, or you're not going to get any. And it changes between dead stop and moving backwards based on that and power. Need more practice. Gentle love tap. So you're basically forfeiting the chance to win this now. But I think this is a pretty rough shot anyway. That wasn't gentle enough, I don't think. That was pretty gentle though. This is a pretty new table, is the other thing, so the balls tend to move pretty far when you hit them with any amount of any force. Oof. My angle's way off on that. You have dubs. You ready to see me miss this shot? One of the things that happens with pool tables that's really obnoxious is they bumpers on the sides stop bouncing correctly. And you can no longer predict at all what they're gonna do. So that's one advantage I have. That doesn't happen. Pretty reliable bounces on this table. Ah, I don't know how I can miss so much with those. I just don't do them right. Six to blue. I'm gonna be trying to do this bank shot here. I've done this before, but the fact that I have to preface this with "I've done it before" should imply to you that I'm not good at it. I've just done it once, that's all. I think I'm bouncing right off that diamond. That was close. $12 in a pink. Oh, it hit the edge, but I hit it so soft that it's okay. Sort of, for next time, maybe. If there is a next time. You ready for me to miss this long shot? That is as easy as they come, but also as far away as possible. Not this time. If you would like to play, your chance to join in is now. Type in QJoin. I'll be pulling some names here in a minute. I got 2 still in there. Feel free to join again if you want to play again. If I get more than 5, I will probably load up the pill pool elimination game. But I don't want to do that without, 6 or 7 people, really. Because then there will just be a bunch of dead orbs on the screen. We would prefer 15, that would be ideal for sure. And I've had that happen once or twice. But we really need a lot of participation for that. What we got going on here? I just see Finn Freeze and 9th Centillion. Thanks, Dove. Have a good one. We're gonna do a game of 8-ball with those 2. Heck, let's do 9-ball. Nah, let's do 8-ball. Here you go. 9-ball's a little strange. 9-ball is a game where nothing you do matters until the last shot. Whatever that last shot could be, it could be the first or 50th shot, but it doesn't matter until it's taken. Fire, you get the first, Finn, you get the first pick. Do you want A or B? break goes over to 9th Centillion. You're up first. Finn's your shot. I did not get nothing. So these streams, no, there's not an 8-ball. You just need to get your orbs in, which is either 1 through 7 or 9 through 15, and currently it's open, so you can go after anything you want except the 8-ball, really. And you have to hit your orbs first, but you don't have any orbs yet, so you can hit anything first still, including the 8-ball, until you have orbs, and then the 8-ball is not allowed to be hit first anymore. Thanks, Rob. 2 in green. Well, that's the 4. I think people are mixing those two up a lot still. I'll try and fix that color if I can later. I realize that it's going to be only one camera can you possibly read the numbers on, probably. So it's going to be color based a lot, and those colors are very similar. I gotta penalize myself for missing that one. You're up 9th. Thanks, Rob. Which one do you think is 12? For my reference. This is 12 here. And what I would say yellow is right here. So you're asking me to do this. Yeah, it's still open. You can do anything you want. You are not actually assigned. In fact, I should do this until you are. You don't have any orbs yet. I forgot that that's the way I had this set up, so it's open still, so you can do whatever you want. They're all yours. 6 in yellow is the combo shot from the 7. I don't know. My aim is off. I think I'm sitting too much. Easy, you're up. Two is blue, dark blue, and 4 is pretty dark purple actually. Those are the normal colors for those orbs though. I would say on the table itself, the purple is a little shinier than what's on my HUD. Sometimes the 4 is pink. Not mine though. I don't think it's a mistake that people would make in real life much, but on camera it certainly affects. One of these days I'll get one of these orbs in. The angle on that was too sharp for me to make it. You should probably double check your shot with the cameras that are overhead as well as the one that's on bottom, if that's useful. I don't think the one on the top left is useful, it's just there for, I don't know what else to put there. I might put that on the ceiling sometime as well, but I don't think I need 3 cameras. That one's just for novelty. I don't know what else to put there. I need to play with the UI at this point. Ninth Centurion, you're up. Yeah, you can get a close-up of the 2 now. Now you can see the blue. Now that camera is pretty good too. This might be a hard one to reach. Yeah, the one was saving it. Y'all are going for some pretty nasty shots instead of the easy ones. You can do anything you want with these 15. Finn, you're up. I've played Lunar Pool before. Adding billiards to the arcade pit is something I could do if there's like 6 different games I could use. 4 in the green. I mean, I can't miss that one. The question is, will I scratch while I do it? That's the threat. Okay, you are solids, so now you have to go after the solids. Yeah, that's Lunar. The moon pool game. It has regular mode in it too, probably. There are some really nice ones that do a lot of stuff with the limited things that they have to offer for hardware. One that you can zoom in and get pinpoint accuracy, and then zoom back out and see the overhead. Really, the problem with the games like Minnesota Fats and Side Pocket, the 2 popular ones, is that they do not give you that kind of accuracy at all. So the thing about this is that we now have to do it this way, because my jump did not work. I think that's a foul. Let me see. Yeah, I couldn't jump it. I need a jump cue for that, really. What you're asking for was outrageous. But I just went for it, because I want to take faster shots. That is a foul. So you can put it anywhere you want behind the line. Ninth Centurion. I need to learn how to do that. I got chalk on my table, but it's not actually damaged. I gotta be careful with that too, because that's a very aggressive strike. 10 in purple. That's the 12. I don't think that was possible either. I feel like every shot you've asked me for is impossible so far. Maybe we'll get you one at some point here. Finn, you're up. Thanks for the sub. 7 into blue.
What's up?
Two into yellow. That's my bad. I should have been able to make that one. Yep, 9. I don't think I'll damage my table. I need to do, I need to get a cue that I can break into 3 parts instead of 2. I don't have one. So I don't actually have the means to do that realistically, hardware-wise. It's something I've been meaning to practice though. I can also put down a piece of felt before I do it, if I'm really concerned. I have some, just for that reason. 9 into side. I mean, this is the 9. So, I don't know what you want me to do with it, but I can try. Something. Fourteen's in the way. I mean, it's not really in the way because that would never go in there anyway, but the 14 might go in. Almost. You're up, Finn. That's one more. Almost. Shots aren't easy, but they're probably what I would be doing. You're up, 9th Centillion. Where do you want to go? Sorry for my lack of skill. A shot like that could be made with some more practice. What I need to do is get the cameras up a little higher, especially the main one. And the one that's hanging up on the right, I can make into my phone camera that's on the table, and probably I can do something with the layout that makes more sense. Maybe rotating the cameras doesn't need to happen in that case, even. 9 in the blue. The shot like this depends on if the 14's in the way, and it kinda is. The 14 going into pink would be the accident that would happen if it is in the way. So I'm gonna go for it, and you can't really lose, except for somehow me missing both of them. I guess it was further away from the pink than I thought it was, but that was probably close. I didn't see what it was like. Yeah. It's a very, like, developer's kind of layout rather than a graphic designer's kind of layout. Like, all the elements are here haphazardly with no art. You're up, Finn. Getting the elements to look as good as possible has been the struggle, and now that they do, the only problem being the colors are a little off, a little hard to read on camera. I can probably fix that with some different hardware. In the form of different orbs, in fact. Just completely different orb colors that exist. They do. They're just a little expensive to be buying just for this. I was waiting to see if anyone liked this or not before I invested any more into this. Because mostly it's just for fun. 2 into red. That's gonna be rough. Didn't get it. you had a straight in on the side that you could have gone for instead of that. You can put it wherever you want in the Centillion. I missed. Anywhere behind this line here. Yeah, the side camera is pretty crappy. I need to switch it with the one that's on the table because that one's way better. I do not have a high enough ceiling to get away with a true overhead. Ceiling in here is not small, but it's not... I would say that it's like 8 feet. Like I can touch it. So it's not quite high enough to get a real camera angle from that. It's good enough for normal purposes, but not for shooting film. I believe it's Zentillion's turn. What do you think? We gotta get you some of these orbs. You can't go after the 14 in the corner, but you can go after anything else, and you can put it wherever you want behind that line. If you would like to play, I'll probably be doing one game of Pill Pool after this with however many people sign up. 9 into pink is a free. If I miss this one, I'm going to type in the command that insults me. Because that's what it's for, is for when I screw up this bad. We got it. We don't need to use that command. You're still up. It can be done. You can get orbs. Now you have a couple of good shots, actually. You have like 4. If I were playing this and I were calling my own shots, I could probably get 4 more in right now. So let's see what you do. I feel like I have like a 75% confidence level that I could get 4 in a row right now from where it is. But I'm going to play what you say. I'm not going to tell you what my moves are. It's possible that I'll miss one, but like, most of these are pretty easy. Eventually you get a nice setup in this and it stops being so nasty. 11 into red. It's probably the hardest one that is still doable. I missed it. I would have gone after that one last. I would have gotten a straight on from it after getting the other 3 that I see. But that one wasn't that bad either. I could have gotten that one pretty often. You're up, Finn. I would have gotten after the 15 and then probably the 14 hard and made it come down the table to give me position for that one. Three in purple. One more orb dead. Destroyed. Murdered that 3. Big cluster of orbs on the left side. You hate to see that. It's gonna be hard to sneak them out of there now. There's like 2 inches of space here. Like, let me see. 2 and 3/4 inches. I don't see that one happening. It's more likely that I could get it into the pink on the other side. The problem with this shot is execution, because I gotta hit it over the 8 ball, which kind of messes me up. I'm not very good at these yet. It ruins my aim. But I need to practice. Yeah, see that? I can't even hit it at all. Like, when I'm at that. I need to figure out what to do about that. So that's a foul. Like, if that 8 ball weren't there, I would have got that no problem, but man, I don't even know how to hold my hand to make it work like that when it's right in my way. If we were playing Lunar Dia on the NES, I wouldn't have to even bother. I could just blast it, right? Once again, nice and tight, and you can put it wherever you want. You're not allowed to go after the one that's behind the line. That's the only rule with this. Everything else is okay. If you really wanted to go after the 14, like if it were the only one left, what you would have to do is bounce it off of the end of the table and all the way back. And then it would be legal to do that. And that sucks to have to do. I'm really bad at that. It's not impossible though. It's like clearing the ball in basketball when you're playing one hoop. 13 into yellow. Well, I imagine you mean the 15, because this is the 13. That's 15. Long shot down the rails. There's nothing, I mean, it's not really on the rail, this is just a long shot, which I'm historically needing to practice forever. 100 years of practice for this. We got it. But it was not very clean. The bounce could have gone against me just as easily as it went for me there. Like, that was not very nice, in my opinion. It made it happen though, it's in there. That's all that matters. As long as it drops, who gives a shit? I mean, I do, because the aim is still off. It should have been way more direct than that, from that angle. It's just so tight, the shot that you have to make to get that. It's still your turn, 9th. You have 5 left versus 3. 14 into blue is a freebie. The only concern again is not hitting the cue ball into the same hole that I'm after. What I tend to do with these is bounce it off the edge with the orb. All set. Catching up. There's a big old mess of orbs, and only one of yours is free from it. Hey G up, what's up? Thanks for sub. This is the 10, so I assume you mean the 12. which is it's exactly what I would try to do from here, because this kind of sucks. You hit it here. On the bright side, it ain't gonna be good for anybody. If that's a bright side for a while here. It's gonna be rough. You're up, Fed. Yeah, this happens sometimes where you can't get a damn thing loose. It's not as bad as before, but we have the same problem where I don't have a clean shot at the two because of what's in the way. On the back end of it, which shouldn't be an issue, but I haven't overcome it yet. And then the other two are just the worst, just the lousiest thing. They're nested together. What I would try to do with those two is bounce the 5 off the wall. If you were after those two, I can hit the 5 from the side and then the 1 will just be there by itself. Pretty much no matter what, the 5 should be separated from it, but as far as if the 5 goes in or not, it would be going towards the yellow pocket, theoretically. With a confidence level of 5%, we might get that orb. Cat spotted, that's right. She's here again. I haven't seen the other one. Lazy bones must be asleep. Pup is definitely asleep. Puppies sleep quite a bit. Oh, it hit it twice. I don't think it was going in. I want to catch the replay. I think the 2 would have stopped it, but if it didn't hit twice, it might have been going in that direction pretty solid, actually. Ninth and Zillion, you're up. What do you think? We're dealing with ones that you've taken shots at before, and their positioning is better for it, at least after missing them. They've been hit towards the goal. Puppies sleep like 16 hours or more a day, and they have incredible bursts of energy during that 6 or so hours that they're awake. Like an hour of it is pure energy, and then they lay around chewing on stuff for 4 hours, and then 1 more hour of intense, even more than before energy, and then it's bedtime again. That's how puppies operate, especially when you're feeding them. Every puppy is like that I've ever met. Basset hounds with the big ears have an even more sleep time schedule than that. They just get exhausted in 15 minutes from the big ears that they have to carry around. If you're looking for a snoozing hound, that Columbo dog is the one you want. Like, that trope was a good pick for him in that show, because that's exactly what they're really like. We had one, my sister had a Basset Hound when he was a baby, and that's exactly what he was like. Even at his youngest and most energetic age, he would be he had the energy of like a 15-year-old dog who would be like, they use all of their spoons in one one 15-minute burst, and that's all you're getting out of them for the whole day. Thank you. 10 into the corner. It's rough, but it's not too far from what I'd be doing, I think. Ben, you're up. At 5 or 6 p.m. Eastern tomorrow, we're going to be doing Mario Party. So in 18 hours, roughly. We're starting with Mario Party for 3 hours, 2 or 3 hours. It depends on if I have a lot of guests for that. I'll be on all day doing the birthday thing. People have already been subbing early for that. I don't have any sub goals at the moment. Maybe I should build some. I think one of them was supposed to be the big old pizza, but I think I want to wait for Maddie to be here before we order that, because he was interested in eating that with me. The pizza that is 3 feet across. I believe that's called diameter. 36 inches, 42 slices of pizza. It's called the Beast. I got a 10-inch of the same type of pizza, and I've been working on it for 2 days, so I don't think I can eat it all in one go, but we could try and make the sub goal if you want. 5 in purple. Yeah, I think I called it circumference, which is wrong. That's the full circle of it, and I have no idea what that number is. 5 in purple is a side pocket shot. It's harder than it looks, but it is the right call, I think. I want to try and focus on this. It's a pizza that's large enough, basically, that to put it in my car, I'm gonna have to put the seat down the way I do when I move furniture. Ah, I'm way off. Damn. Making disgusting meals is something MDCT is better at than me. Don't really do much of that. I would make a regular ass meal. You can put whatever you want on that pizza. Yeah. $40 is like the default nothing on it cheese pizza, and you can add pepperoni to it for like, I think the pepperoni is free actually. Like one topping is free for 40 bucks, and then every topping after that is like $3 each. And you can do whatever you want. Yeah, you gonna come eat this pizza with me, Giop? It's cheap because I think they're going for bulk order here. Like they have a savings in the form of it's one delivery or whatever, you know, just one job. It's not really that much harder for them to make than a normal pizza. It costs 3 times as much as a normal pizza, even though it's the ingredients are going to cost them a little bit more. They make probably a big profit on that compared to regular pizzas, just because it's easier to take one big order than it is 4 smaller orders. Yeah, they probably make money across the board on it, but they make less on ingredients on that than they normally do, I bet. If you would like to join, by the way, yeah, Q join is how you would join. We are going to play one more game after this. It's going to be Pill Pool, which is elimination match. King of the Hill pool. And we have room for 15 players in that. If we have more than 15, we'll randomize it, but otherwise I'll take everyone who's in the list, which is probably what's going to happen. Who's up, and did they call the shot? Kind of want the 12 and 13 away from the 8s. I mean, there's not a good way to do that. You have the 10 back here that you can try and get, and it's not unreasonable. If people are interested in billiards, I might do it some more during the day. I've been doing it in the middle of the night with about half this many viewers. If I pull 150 to 200 viewers with it, then I'm happy. That's like the minimum that I would call a successful. I should keep doing this kind of broadcast. Otherwise, you know, we'll just keep with Gong Show and Arcade Pit. Right? By the way, AI Arena, Friday at 8 p.m. Eastern for 2 hours, Saturday 8 p.m. Eastern for the other 2 hours this week. This particular pizza place is local, and they do a lot of novelty pizzas, weird toppings and stuff. They have a lot of specialties. I like it. It's pretty good. I would rank it higher than most of the chains. Looks like my phone camera turned off. I'll look at that in a minute. 10 in the corner. That uses a lot of power, and since it's not plugged in, it probably just ran out of battery. It does operate off of the Wi-Fi though. Yeah, I would say that that's what happened to it. You got another shot, Zintayan? We have this little battery pack on it, but it's even so. I probably don't need this one really to be where it is. I'm probably gonna switch it with the webcam up there, and just have a better camera up, you know, all the time. One that can zoom out a little more and can be a little bit more overhead than that one is, and has better color for that matter as well. Like, it's just better across the board than the webcam. In red. Sweet. That was nice. That's exactly the way I wanted that to go. Listen, if you're gonna replace, if it's not fancy, then it certainly is different. I don't know why there's French fries on it. I probably would abscond the French fries from that pie, but you know. The rest of the pie is really interesting because it's, first of all, replaced the tomato sauce completely with something else, which, that's not the kind of thing that you'll get done well at a lot of chains. You have to go to an actual pizza store that's local for that if you want it to be good. Like Domino's will try, and you'll get like the nastiest garlic pizza attempt thing. Like, just you don't want their white pizza. Or their, what are the other ones? Heck, cauliflower dough or whatever. Like, they do some weird shit. But yeah, you could get a ranch for sauce, cauliflower dough with wild ingredients, like anything you can think of. 13 pink. That makes sense. I mean, it is certainly the shot. It's not dead on, but it's not unbelievable either. Hey! Look at this comeback. Now that you're giving me shots that I can make, we're making them happen. We're synced up. Out of hand. When I say French fries, also, not talking about like McDonald's fries. This pizza place sells fries on their own, and they are like barbecue house fries, right? They're the kind of fries that if you put ketchup on it, you'll get banned from the restaurant. If you put anything on it, really, you're not gonna have. You're gonna be degrading the quality of the fries. Like ranch is like the only thing you might even consider using on fries like those. Steak fries, but extremely seasoned. You eat them by themselves. They're succulent. They're delicious. They're fries, and they also put them in a pie tin with a bunch of pizza cheese all over it, if you want, for like $4. And they're the best cheese fries in the land. What do you think, Centillion? You have to tell me exactly what pocket this is going into, and if it goes anywhere else, you lose. That's how 8-ball works. So, I'm not going to hit it very hard. I'm going to try and get it exactly where you say, because that is the rule of 8-ball. If I scratch while I do this, or if it goes into pink somehow, or blue, or whatever, you instantly lose the game, just like you do any other time the 8-ball goes in. The 8-ball is very specifically going where you say, and we're going for purple, which is probably going to happen. I have faith. Ah, I needed to put more edge on it. I should have been over to the right more for that for sure. It is your turn, Fit. But yeah, the last thing you want to do is have the cue ball bouncing around while you hit these last shots. I think you can expect Billiards to be making a regular occurrence if people continue to watch it and participate. Participation is key to this. Either I have people on Discord with me playing, or people in the chat are calling shots. If I don't have other people with me doing this, I don't think it's interesting. I'm not going to just fire up and play by myself all the time. Speaking of which, we are preparing to play the big ol' game here in a second, so if you would like to, now's your chance to join in on that list. As soon as this game's over. It looked like it was gonna fail, but in fact it was the perfect exact amount right there. Two into red. It's a little awkward. We need to hit it way over here. I think that was a good result for what that shot was. Almost. Centillion, you're up. You gotta call the 8-ball again. You got a long shot ahead of you. No matter what you do. We currently have 7 people out of a possible 15. I don't know what one join is. Is that a command? I think they're both the same. Q join and join are both exactly the same, I think. I just made them both work. This shot's not as bad as you're feeling probably, but I'm bad at it. Like, this is a shot that I would expect a decent player to make consistently. Not me, though. I have a good chance, but not a great chance at this. Yeah, that's what happens. It's just barely off. It's not over yet. Finn, you're up. The game we'll be playing, folks, the last game of the night will be Pill Pull, which is... I'm going to raffle all 15 orbs to each player. You're going to get assigned one random orb between 1 and 15, and your goal will be that you sink that one. If anyone else sinks your orb, you're dead. You have to hit them in order, like in 9-ball. 9-ball rules, basically, where you have to always start with the lowest ball on your turn. Has to be the first one you strike. So obviously somebody's going to get screwed. Almost certainly somebody's going to get the 1 ball and die before they get their turn. But we'll see. The opposite is possible. They might get the 1 ball and instantly win. You never know. Finn going for 2 in red. Run out of orbs in this game. That 5 ball is pretty gross, though. My spin game is weak, but exists now. It didn't used to exist at all. It's something I understand now, I just don't know how to execute it. I've always been working on consistency of aim, because my aim, in my opinion, still needs work. A lot of work. So I haven't been bothering with spin too much. But I understand that if I use it, I can give myself easier shots, and then I don't have to aim so hard. If you ask me to put spin on it, I'll give it a shot. 5 into blue, a bank shot. I did not get that angle right. I should have measured that one a little bit better. Well, I think I know what ninth wants to do here, but we'll see. I mean, you might have another idea. I might miss this and then I'll type in that I've dogged it. It's not perfect, but it's obviously an easy one. We are ready to raffle the game, so while I'm setting them up, that's your last chance to get them in there. I have to get this 5 in first, though. For real, what's the deal with this one? Yeah! Type in !join if you would like to participate. We have enough for like half the orbs. You're going to be telling me what you want to do with your shot. That's pretty much all you're going to be doing. So not too much pressure. And I'll be calling out those numbers in a minute as well. Some people play it where you don't know other people's numbers, but we obviously don't care about that, so you're gonna know. It's gonna be on screen. Like huge, big time on screen. It's gonna be probably in the whole upper left corner there. We'll be measuring who got their ball in first, as first place, and anyone else who wins on down the line. We'll be measuring all that stuff. We have 11 players. You have 30 seconds to join. While I figure out how to set up my overlay here. Okay, yeah, this is an easy one. If you just played and you want to play again, be my guest. Before you sign back up. Holland, you are first. I'm gonna pull orbs while I pull the numbers too. We got 9 and 8. Holland's 9. Virtue Cat is 8. Old Man of the Sea and Masoin. We got 2 and 15. With that said, however, and Finn, you're back in. We have 5 and 11. Next up, Nus's Dock. Your number is 4. Purple. Hostile V. George Matt 1. Seven. 14. Three more. If you want to play last call for sure. Wizard Zed. You are the 1 ball. Congratulations. Or that's too bad. I'm not sure yet. Probably, considering where you're placed in this list, not great, but we'll see how you do. JT Jag and Spiffy. Spiffy is first. Like I said, it's possible you won't even get a turn in this because of the nature of this kind of crazy elimination thing. I just pulled you last. The last 2 numbers are 6 and 3. I forget how to tell it to give you that orb. There it is. I need to do a little formatting real quick. Playing against each other. I'm gonna have a ball next to your name. It is your orb. Your goal is to sink that orb before anyone else sinks it. If they sink it, you don't get a turn anymore. You're finished. You're dead. It is your life force and your victory condition at the same time. Nobody is 10, 12, or 13. Holland, you are up first. We're going to be breaking with your turn, which could be bad for you, but you're pretty late in the pile, so. And we're going to close the queue. So you can see on screen what your orbs are. I'm going to move that now. That makes more sense up there, don't it? Okay, so Holland's up. Yeah, if you're, it's basically like battle elimination. Like, this is the Fortnite of pools. This game is, the rules are, we have to hit the one ball first every time until the one ball's gone. You are allowed to hit the one ball into another orb if you want. That's fine. If you sink a ball that way, that ball is gone forever. Whoever's attached to that ball is dead. If it's your ball, you're finished, but you've won. That's your goal. Like, you're done playing if your ball goes in, one way or the other. It's a win condition or a lose condition for you if your ball is sunk. And the shot is legal. If the shot is illegal and your ball is sunk, it goes back on the table. And we'll be playing kitchen rules where I have, any time a scratch happens, we have to put the ball back here, and we are not allowed to directly hit any ball that's behind that line when that happens. Holland's break is coming up, so if anything goes in on this break, they get to go and actually call a shot. Otherwise, this is their turn. Not a very good one. Ah, the 7 almost went in, but it's the next player's turn, so you can go ahead and call it. But you do have to hit the one ball, so tell me where you want to hit it to. And if you want to hit it into anything else, it's your call. Virtual Cat, you're up. Your ball is the 8 ball, but you have to hit the one ball, just like in 9 ball. If you're familiar with 9 ball rules, it's very similar to that same ascending order. The one ball must be struck first. It doesn't have to go in, but it has to be struck first. And if you sink anything, your turn continues. It doesn't matter what you sink. Full force into the 1 straight ahead. Those kind of shots make more sense in this game than normal. We did not sink anything, and now the one ball is hidden. If you foul, the next player will get to put it wherever they want. It is your turn, Old Man of the Sea. If anyone doesn't give me their shot within 60 seconds, I'll take it for them. That's how I play this as well, because you never know when these people queued up, so if somebody queued up a year ago, we will just, if they're not here, we'll just play for them, it's fine. I think this is the fun pool game, and it does take, you know, like 10 players to be good, so it's what I prefer to do with my billiard streams, and it's what I will do in the future when I do these during the day, if I have the participation. Safety shot off the rail. Yeah, I mean, that's the shot for sure. That's what we gotta do. I'm gonna put left spin on this so that it goes sideways when it hits, and maybe we'll somehow hit that one ball. And I think I even need to use the bridge for this, because otherwise it's gonna be left-handed. Excuse me, cat. It might just have to be one-handed. No, this is good. I guess. I guess. I couldn't do it. It was too sharp. So the next player is up, and you can put it anywhere you want behind this line. That's your call. Masoyan, you're up. Yeah, that was a pretty nasty situation, but that's what happens when you're playing a 9-ball kind of game. I can try and jump the ball. I wouldn't recommend it. I'm very likely to miss that. I've only done it successfully once so far. But I'm not scared to do it anymore, and I even bought some extra felt to protect the table while I do it, which I will use until I'm good enough at it. So I don't expect that anything will get damaged, and therefore there's no reason for me not to do it if you really want to do it. I would say that's the most unlikely thing in the world for me to get it, especially with this pool cue. I don't have a jumping stick yet. Set the ball across the line and right marker on the side. Here? Or here, you mean this? When you say right, I assume you mean this side. I don't have a shot at the 1-ball from here. You have to come at it from the other side, really. There's 4 orbs in the way now. I could hit it from here, and I might even be able to sink it. But I can certainly blast it. That 1-ball is pretty obscured. The 1-ball is dead. Just a really unfortunate roll to get 10th in order and have the 1-ball. That's just really bad luck. That's what this game's all about. Complete nonsense, and also my incredible lack of skill making it even more random. The 2 is next, and it's your turn still. That's bad for Old Man of the Sea because they just went. They gotta wait for, what, 6 more players before they can even... No, they have to wait the maximum. They have to wait 9 players before they can shoot at the 2-ball, which is now everyone's target. So, you know, same situation. You're up still, Misso. You get another shot until you miss. I'm probably going to make a nice looking UI for this whole system. Probably the players will have their own segment in the top left, and I'll have the cameras the way they are right now. The 2 is here. The 3 is over here, and then the 4 is this nasty boy right here on the edge, which is going to be a nasty one to get rid of where it is super protected. The 3 is next to the 8-ball. I don't know what to do with that. Good luck. I forgot to mark that I was playing another pill pool game, so I'm tracking the number of pill pool games that happen. Number of games I play. That's just one of the stats. If you type in this, those are today's stats. Wow, that's gross. I couldn't do it. That's a foul again. So you can play it where it is, or you can move it. Next player's up. These shots have been pretty mean for the... With that said, you're up. With that said, however, you are the player. This game could have 15 winners, theoretically. Or just one. It's that wild of a spread. Like, it could be 1 to 15 winners. Absolutely. Just depends on the order and stuff. You can move it behind the kitchen if you want. Back behind the dot at the start. That's a legal thing. It's my bad. Should have been more careful about that. I fouled myself. Where do you want to put it? What are we after? Whoa! Digital Basic, thank you so much.
Happy birthday.
That's that Beast Pizza money, right? Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Sink the 3 into yellow. I missed it. Next player's turn is up. Finn, your turn. It'll be interesting to see how many players don't get a single turn in this. We're at 1, looking like 2. Dang! I don't have a Cutthroat soundboard at the moment. JT is out. Have a skull. Your turn, Finn. Gnosis may be the first person who can possibly win. If they don't get killed this turn and they actually are shooting at their own damn orb, they'll be the first person in position to take a real shot for victory. Being next on the 4-ball. Which is on the wall right now. It has to be hit. But how? Warning shot at 4 into pink. I fouled. I hit all the other ones. You can move it if you want, Gnosis Doc. You can play it where it is. That was a tough shot. Hey Dan, thanks for the bits. I appreciate that. One more foul, we're racking them up for this game. So many. Hug the green side. It's time to dog the shot. Shit. Those long shots. It needs to be perfect or it bounces off the edge and doesn't go anywhere. Hostile V, you're up. I hate those rail shots. They're always like that for me. They have to be just right. If they're any mistake at all, like a degree of an angle, they just bounce right off the wall completely. 4 is out, finally, after our missed shot. We have 8 players remaining. I mean, it was a fine shot, I just sucked at it. It was definitely the shot to make. Can't see the 6 anymore, but the 5 is dead. What do you think, Hostel? Six into red. It's a foul. You can play it where it is, or you can put it back down the line. Next player. I'm so bad at those long bounces. And yet, there's a configuration for them that I'm actually good at. George Matt, it is your shot. What do you think? Combo shot 6-2 right here to try and win the game. Did not get it. Made a little bit of a mess. Next player is up. Spiffy, your turn. Six into blue. I'm so close to getting like 3 of them, and none of them went. I did not get a hole, and you're up. Your ball is in a precarious place, but it is not up yet. You could lose your turn to put it away from the corner too if you wanted. You could do that nonsense. You could just be like, yo, wasting my turn to cause a foul, dropping it into the corner and putting it back on the dot. 6 combo into blue. I'm so bad at those, like I Maybe I need my glasses on for that. Like, jeez. I can't believe I was so far off that I missed an entire orb's worth of width. But I did not hit that free one. Virtue Cat, you're up. I was playing Mario Kart without my glasses from about 10 feet away, and I was losing because it was a little too hard to see the obstacles. So my eyes are at that point. So maybe I should have them on for this. Virtual Cat, is your turn. 6 into 9. It is. So, how does it get hit and still not go in? Incredible. Misso, you're up. I'm so bad at these long shots. I think I'm getting worse as the day goes on at these particularly long. 6 into 8. Combo shots all the way down the line. This one needs to be hit right here. Couldn't get it. And now the 6 is guarded. Finn, you're up. I hate this configuration because I'm going to have to do some nonsense to get this to not be a foul. Clip to 6. It's so tight. No. Couldn't do it. Foul. Next player can put it wherever you want. Hostile, you're up. Wherever you want with this limitation. Or you can play it where it is, off the rail, which I don't like to do, but you know what? That's the best place for it probably. Cue ball in the kitchen, down between the middle and blue. 6 in yellow. This seems like a scratch. Just guaranteed. Almost. Next player obviously can put it wherever you want. I think you should have gone for the side pocket shot. From where it was sitting. George Matt, it is your turn. The 6 ball is still up. During that whole round, we only lost one more player.
Let's look at the fun.
There it is. 6 is dead. 7 is up.
This is most disturbing.
7 is in the middle, behind the 11 ball here. Inaccessible, sort of. Not completely, but I don't see a way realistically to get it. You want to bank it this way. I don't know how to do that. I would have to put a bunch of left spin on it, I suppose. We could try it. That's legal, I think. I gotta run to the replay. Yeah, it is. I would say that's legal. Next player's turn, though. Holland, you're up. Line up bank. That's a lot of words. Let me see what you mean. From between purple and red to the wall between yellow and pink. You want me to hit it here and bring it down this way to try and get that victory bounce. Which, easier than a normal shot because it doesn't require a perfect one. It just needs to be in the general vicinity. But it's still hard for me to get these accurate. Ah, it's legal, but I missed. I still need to work on those. Heck! We're gonna be doing the same thing, it looks like, with the next player. Virtua Cat, you're up. I needed somebody to just come over and move my stick another inch to the right before I hit it, because that was way off. That is an illegal one, I'm pretty sure. So we're gonna put that ball back on the table. And that's a foul also. Mesa, you can put it wherever you want. Or you can leave it there, if you like. Non-ball goes here. Getting those foul count. I probably shouldn't do counting during this whole game. Whatever. It is the way it is. Ah, I didn't hit it hard enough from the left there. Next player's up. Finn, your shot. Will we have any winners? Like I said, one person has to win, no matter what. It's the same shot, but easier. It was already pretty easy, though. I almost bungled it by hitting it too hard. but I kind of wanted the cue ball to go where it went. Fence still up, 8 ball in action. Eight into 10. The 10 ball isn't anybody's. Freebie ball just sitting there. I missed the 10 ball and I scratched. I was worried about scratching more and I still couldn't prevent it. Next player's up. I'm gonna dog that one. Next player's up. Yeah, this is our last game, so I'm not taking any more at the moment. 8 to yellow. Eight is dead. The 9 ball's up, and it is in the default location. Four players remain. Okay. See what I can do. The 11's annoyingly in my way here. The 11 is gone. I was hoping the 9 ball would bounce back. Nine into the purple. How are we doing this? You mean the 10 ball? 9 down the rail, trying to get the 10 into the corner. This one maybe won't scratch. I'm not confident. Oh, that is the 12 ball. The 10 ball's over here. I did not get it. Hole, you're up. Trying to get that victory shot still. This is a pretty nasty cut. Couldn't get it. Meso, you're up. I would take it if it went in the wrong hole. We're not really calling our shots. You're just giving me directions. 9 and 15 for Meso. I mean, that's the 13 back there, so it's not the shot you think it is, I think. That's the empty 13 orb. The 15 is on the left side. Dark brown. Dark red, really. 9 into 13. You gotta be kidding! Get out of here, 13! Unbelievable. George Matt, you're up again. 9 into 13 once again. This one's harder than it was. I keep doing that where I just cut it a little too short and go behind it. It sucks. Holland, you're up. I am the RNG. My skill level varies wildly based on every other shot being good or bad.
Take it easy.
9 into the 15, all the way down the line. We have a winner. Next player, Meso, you're up. Your shot is the 10 ball, yeah. You can tell me what kind of shot you want me to do with this. But obviously it's going in. That is one of the CPU balls, if you want to call it that. It's just empty. We only had 12 players. The next 3 really are all. The only thing that could happen is the ball becomes an illegal shot somehow and then doesn't count. Like that. Unfortunately, somehow it knocked the ball in back here and still went in with it, so both of these go back on the table. Somehow, it had enough energy to still go forward after hitting the ball back there too. Should have been 2 and 1. Should have gotten rid of 2 free balls in one go. Well, it is your turn, George Matt. It's a 1-on-1 at this point. Back and forth until somebody's sunk their orb. The other person gets 3rd place. You have survived. Unless the other player eliminates you somehow. Pick it off the wall and just hit the 10. Those should be the other way around, because that's the order they went in. Which is easier for me anyway, but they go in the order that they fell in, which is this way. So that's probably easier for you anyway. Your call. Murder a 10 ball. Next player is up. Intense music. That 10 ball is so hard to see. It is legal, but the next player is up. The freebie balls won't go away. Damn. Next player. What's up, Meso? Yeah, to hell with the 10 ball. Officially dead. 11 would be next, but we're moving on to 12 and 13. Twelve is the blue stripe. Purple stripe. Hey, it's this one. Oh, it almost went in. Next player's up. What a disgusting place for it. I wonder if it's realistic to get it off the wall like that into the red. For me, I don't think it is, but I don't know if anyone could. From anything less than a 90-degree angle. And even then, like the closer to the wall you are, the better, but I think there is a minimum angle that is even possible to do it, barring some kind of weird spin shot. I didn't do that the way I wanted to, but it hit them both. That's sort of what you asked for me. Meso, you're up. Yeah, I need to get a higher camera so my ass isn't in the way. It's on a camera stand, it's not high enough. 12 to blue. All the way down the table. Miraculous on it. Like, I wouldn't expect to get that in 100 years. To me, I finally earned one of these tonight. But I don't even know the command for it. It's great. Greatest command. $13 to pink. We're running out of orbs. 14 and 15 are all that's left. Just the players now. The battle to survive. Well, battle for George Matt to survive. Battle for Mesa to win second or third place because you got the 15 ball. Unless somehow George Matt gets yours and not theirs. 14 to 15 in orange. Well, I missed the 15 completely, but hey. Congratulations on the eventual silver. Ah, you didn't see that one, no. I gotta do the shot. That was a good hit too, and I messed it up. Well, that was clean. Anyway, I got 2 good ones in a row on that 15 ball. Well, I will be on in 10-15 minutes playing some Elden Ring. And tomorrow, birthday marathon for me. From 5 p.m. Eastern to 5 a.m. or more. I'm not sure. We'll see. I think you can expect many hours, at least 8 to 12. I am not as enduring as I used to be about just sitting there all day, so we'll see how I'm doing. But I'm planning on a lot of stuff with a lot of people. But that's Billiards. I am going to build a UI and probably clean it up. I probably don't need 3 cameras, I think, but that's because I don't feel like the point of view cam adds a whole lot, except for maybe once in a while when I feel like turning it on. And I don't think it's worth it. That's right, posture check. Well, I'll be back soon if you feel like that, but if not, hope you stop on by tomorrow for some Mario Maker, Mario Party, Mario Kart, Mario ROM Hack, Mario Homebrew, Mario Bad, Mario DOS, Mario and Sonic, Mario Town. See you later, everybody.